One of the topics today is the eradication. Don't ask why I've named it this. Don't ask. It just sounds nice. It rolls off the tongue properly, innit? Eradication. I'm not gonna spell it. Of men. So what's your thoughts? Because obviously,
you're gonna have to explain this first of all. Explain where it came from. Explain because I don't understand how you can eradicate men. It's confusing. It's stupid.
Thank you, thank you. I love that. We've already identified that it's rubbish. It's nonsense. Like, why would you even do it? Like,
I mean, it needs to be done.
Wow. Okay.
To an extent.
Chill. Let's bring it back.
Okay.
Slum flower. Most of you.
The infamous slum flower.
The famous slum flower. She's put up a tweet that men.
Wait, how long ago was this?
This probably was it last year? Yeah, this was probably last year. You know.
Oh, I think I remember something.
Genocide of men or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say a word, but I don't know if I'm saying it right, and I don't want to embarrass myself.
Mad that someone. It's mad. She's in a position. I wouldn't say power because that's mad.
But I think let's call a spade a spade. She is in a position of influence and power.
Yeah.
So it's true. You can't take that away from her. She's built a massive following and a massive platform, and people do listen to what she has to say. Especially when it comes to the ideology of feminism, people do buy into her ideologies. Some of the stuff she says is like valid. I see the points that she makes are very valid. I don't agree with how she approaches them. I don't agree with her angle. I don't agree with her extremism. But she makes valid points. I think the eradication of men, though. I mean, you have to think about it. Without men, wouldn't the world be a better place?
I disagree.
When you think about it, men have caused wars. Men have caused, diseases. Men have caused, just anything to do with violence and money and greed. It's started off by men.
Yeah.
Us women didn't even have the space to think about these things or do these things. So it's men that have created all these bad things in the world. So if we're looking at it from that point of view, the eradication of men, it will do us well because we won't have, not to say women don't have issues, we have our own issues, but not to the extent and the extent that men have their issues. Like, men's issues are very sinister and very... men are very selfish and men will drive the world to a hole if it meant that it would benefit them.
Damn.
Women, I know this is generalizing a bit, but women, we've been socialized to think about other people, how will our actions affect me, my family, my partner. Do you get what I'm saying? So without men would be a better place. The world would be a better place. Sorry.
Are you done?
Or we wouldn't have.
You done? I'm just waiting now.
I'm just saying, like, she has. If we're looking at it from that sense, she has a point.
Nah.
Okay, go on.
She's got a point to an extent. It's when the thing is that my thing with her, like, I don't really have a problem with her. I don't really care about what she says. More time, she's attention seeking.
Yeah, she is.
Like, but first of all, are you religious?
No, not traditionally religious. No.
Traditionally, okay.
As in, like, I wouldn't class myself as a Christian. I don't go to church. My family stopped going to church years ago. So.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
For those that are, obviously, this all started in the Bible when Adam was fooled into eating obviously the apple
I think that's fake.
because of Eve.
I feel like because men lie. So I feel like, how do you know Adam didn't lie?
He didn't lie.
He did lie.
Men
are lying.
Okay, forget we're sensitive to stuff like that.
It's not sensitive. You have to remember, for a man, his confidence stems from how much money is he making, can he provide for his family and his partner, whereas
and now height. No, I'm being so serious. No. Seriously, if you ask every short guy if he would want to be 6 foot, or if 6 foot would make him more confident, he'll say yes. But
that's the same with, like, penis size.
But the thing is, with penis size,
stuff like that,
with penis size, you can get away with penis size because it's not out in the open.
I get you, yeah.
With stuff like saggy boobs, you can see.
No. But you see, with saggy boobs, I think what I was saying is that with men, your confidence stems from money. Can you provide? What are you doing in life? Have you got the latest, car? What do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Women are confidence stems from how good do we look, can we like do certain things. Not that that's what's important, but that's what society has put on us. Women, we have to look good, stay young, you know, keep our bodies right, and men have to make money and be able to provide for us. And that's just how society has put those two things. So with slum frown and saggy boobs, it's like, fuck what society says about my body, this is how my body is.
Yeah.
With the whole height thing, I feel like the height thing's ridiculous. Like, if you guys are upset about it, then whatever, but at the end of the day, guys don't have an issue with height. Like, realistically, girls don't really care about the whole 6 foot, as long as you're taller than them. As long as you're taller than me, I don't really care.
Yeah,
I'm not bothered.
I can agree.
Like,
but then if everyone's gonna be
have you not seen like models with like their 5'5" boyfriends and stuff?
It's true. But then if everyone's gonna come out and say, I'm sensitive about that, you should respect me for this. You're gonna have people that are obese, people that are skinny, people that have receding hairlines. Listen, you're gonna have everybody coming out with this whole love me even though it's this, but we already know that it's common sense. So when do we actually draw the line and say, bruh, don't care, like, you're not the only one?
I think for me, I have insecurities for sure. However, I don't care. Like, I care about them. Like, if I could change them, I would. But at the same time, I don't care enough to come and talk about it and to be a voice for it, because I had to get on with it. In school, I had insecurities and I had to get on with it. Maybe like for me, like there was ways that I dealt with things. If people tried to get at me for something, I have a sharp tongue. So you try and get at me for one thing, I get at you for another thing, and we keep it stepping.
I think that's the beauty of it.
I've got like quite a thick skin, so there's nothing someone can tell me like, there's nothing someone can really tell me that can hurt me. If anything, it's more the intention of you trying to hurt me that will piss me off. Yeah. But saying something about me, like, I look in the mirror every single day, I know what I look like. So there's nothing that I'm insecure about, and it's never affected me in life anyway. So
see, my thing is, growing up, everybody had it hard.
Body ideals and body sort of pressure is a big thing for black women, because we are expected to all be big bum, slim waist, big boobs.
Wait, when you say, I feel like with that big bum, small, I feel that moves with the times. Like,
it doesn't move with the times, because black women. So? No, black women. All back in the times, like white women, like they had to be skinny. Like,
I feel like they still want to be skinny, but it's like
Kim K has kind of influenced it to be different. However, black women have always, even from back when I was in primary school, before I'd even like started the processes of becoming a woman, it was the whole you don't have boobs, you don't have bum in primary school. That's when I was 9, 10, 11. Do you know how crazy that is for people to say to me, you're not curvy, you don't have body? And I'm just thinking, I haven't even started my period yet. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's crazy. But as black women and black girls, our bodies are heavily like policed, from our hair, our body, how we act, how we dress. You know, all these things are heavily policed. So I think from the position that slum power is in society, the whole getting rid of men, I get it, because it's like, okay, well, you get abuse from white people, or white men, should I say, for, it's like it's a different type of abuse, like a racial abuse, but it's like, okay, your own men who you're thinking, okay, they should understand me,
protect you, and
they're not really doing that. I'll be honest, I do agree with her in that sense. They're not protecting you. They're perpetrating these ideas of, you don't have body, you don't have this, you don't have that. Like, I'm sure if we were to do if you was go on Google and check the statistics, I'm sure the most people doing BBLs are probably black women, I'm sure. Which is crazy, because it's like, how are we doing surgery? Do you get what I'm saying? It's just weird, but no, get rid of men. But then I say get rid of men, but it's like,
well,
who will pay for my drinks at the club?
I love the honesty.
I have to think about that.
Musician yourself, do you feel like you need to sexualize yourself to be popping?
I don't know, I feel like it helps, but I don't feel like I don't know, maybe because of the way I dress sometimes it looks like I'm sexualizing myself, but I don't know, that's just how I am. But I feel like some girls, they probably feel like they need to dress a certain way, look a certain way, act a certain way to push themselves, and that's what you see in the media. You don't see women half covered that are, you know, blowing, that are big like that. Like most of the girls that are in the industry, you see them looking like sexy and, you know, showing a bit of skin. So I don't know, I just think it's not the norm, but it's what's accepted right now.
Yeah.
But some might feel like they have to do more than others to get where they want to be or whatever.
I hear that. I agree to an extent. What about you, Monaco?
What about me?
Would you feel like women are pressured? Or
I feel like definitely women are pressured. Like I feel like when you look at like female artists now, there's like no female artists apart from like the ones that are like.
I can name one.
I know you're gonna say that's the funniest thing.
Who?
You're gonna say like what's her name? Is it Sims or something?
Huh?
Yeah, you was gonna. But that's the thing, because like not in a rude way, but she's like kind of tomboyish. Like she's.
I don't even feel like she's tomboyish. I just feel like her rapping speaks for herself.
But that's the thing though, like women that don't rap like the whole like deep rap. Like
I don't even think
I don't
even think her rap is deep. I just think like I feel like she's better than certain man.
Okay, but why is it only Sims that people think of when they think like?
Because I feel like she's the only girl.
No, no.
Like no, she's the only one that isn't that hasn't gone down that route or has never been seen like that.
But I think that's because that's how she is.
Yeah.
Like that's her. So I can't even imagine seeing her.
Yeah, it would be mad.
Anything else.
Yeah, it would actually be mad. I'll be like, raw shit.
But I just feel like maybe it's more of an American thing. But like I feel like there's no rappers that come out that, and it's not like I don't like it. Like I definitely like it because I listen to it. But at the same time, it's like I can't think of any rappers that don't rap about like sex or don't rap about like finessing men or don't rap with like half naked or whatever, and they may want to, but it's because they feel like, okay, I have to do this to blow.
But what's wrong with it, really?
There's nothing wrong with it if that's what you truly want to do, but there's something wrong with it if you feel like I have to do it to blow.
Yeah,
because it's not like a natural thing. It's you saying, okay, well, I could it's not even about covering up. Like I don't care about covering up, but it's more like, oh, I could just, you know, dress like this or like do whatever, but I'm gonna do like, I'm gonna be extra on stage. I'm gonna do like, a lot of women are selling sex right now. Like, let's be honest.
But sex sells, so sex
but
sells.
We shouldn't have to. We should be able to sell sex if we want to, not because we feel like we have to.
But that goes to say.
But because with like female rappers, female artists, when they're spoken about is how they look. Look at like Miss Banks, for example. People started to gear like towards like how she looks, and I didn't like that because
I don't like
she's
that.
Actually really talented. So it's like she looks good. Don't get me wrong, but it's like I don't see. It's been a minute since I've seen people talk about her music.
Yeah.
Obviously, she had the song that came out with what's his face? What's his name? He had a song. Thank you.
Who?
You're shit.
No. Who? I genuinely I didn't hear.
Kiddo, say it again.
Kiddo Cups.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's a bit the snack song. It's a big song right now.
Her part, that it's not okay. I'm not gonna lie, it's not a great song. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not a great song.
We're not having that. I like.
No. Be my thing. It's not a great song.
It's catchy.
Thank you. Nowadays, there's catchy songs and then there's real good songs. People focus on catchy songs.
But for something to be catchy, surely it has to be of some sort like
okay, for example, Russ. He can't rap for shit. Like Keisha, Becky, that's the only. No. When you deep it, Keisha, Becky, that's the only. And then when he starts actually rapping, you're thinking, what is he talking about? It doesn't make sense.
But you know, some people are so shit that is good. Because to be that shit is a talent. Like, it's like, wow, like you made something so shit sound good. It's good. But one thing I've noticed about Russ, for example, like his next song, it sounded like Gunlean.
All his songs are gonna sound like
Gunlean because he's not talented. It's not that he's not talented. He doesn't have range. I think that's what it is. So I think he's talented in that particular lane, but he just doesn't have the range to do anything outside of that.
Would you over sexualize yourself if you thought, if it was guaranteed you would blow? Would you over sexualize yourself?
I don't think so, because I don't know, like I'm confident, but probably like doing certain stuff. Like I can't see myself doing it just to blow.
What's that certain stuff?
Like I don't know, like you know, music videos if they're like in lingerie or like
lingerie.
Yeah, but save that for your man. Like I mean, like proper lingerie or like. I don't know, proper sexy scenes. Like I don't know, like I'm very shy about stuff like that, so I don't know if I would do that.
If you had like to do a proper sexy scene, would you do that with your? Would you prefer to do that with your man in a music video, or would you just
I don't want to show him in a video. That's a bit mad. No, that
is a bit mad. I don't know when it comes to, for example, Megan.
Megan Thee Stallion.
With her, it's like I feel like she's kept the same energy throughout. It's kind of with her.
Yeah, you can tell that's who she is. Like that's her personality. That's how she likes to dress. That's her. Like she seems like she's sexy. That's it.
100%.
She is, 100%. And that's her. Like I can't see her performing in like tracksuits and trainers and that. Like it's not her.
Even doing ballads, nah.
Yeah, like it's not her. And even what she raps about, like that's her.
They never mix though. Like it will never impact my working life.
Damn, strong black women, we stand.
Yeah, like I don't mix it. Like obviously, I've written songs and I've based them off of emotions that I've felt due to my love life, but I never put it out there or like make it known that I'm going through this. This is why my music is like this. Like, do you know what I mean? But it helps.
Yeah, it helps emotions. But obviously, you guys have you ever, when you first entered the scene, was you single?
No.
So, would you ever sing when you entered the industry of
like YouTube and stuff?
Yeah. So, how did that impact you? Like, when obviously, because this is a male-dominated environment.
I mean, I'll be honest. If anything, it benefits me like what I do because I do a talk show. When you look at like a lot of talk shows, it's very like female-led. They'll have like the two men, but it's female-led. Like whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. But it never like it was never like a thing for me. Like it didn't even cross my mind. Like it doesn't mix or anything like that. So being like a woman in what I do kind of benefits me in the sense that just I'm a woman. Like do you get what I'm saying? Like people want women on the screen, people want women doing certain things. Like even though it might be sexist, it kind of still benefits me in a sense. So it doesn't really like, I don't know where love life comes into that because I don't talk about
the thing is
life on YouTube.
The reason why I asked, because if roles were flipped now, men and their love life and music, obviously a lot of men get groupies. Like when they're music or creative, or they're on a platform where they're out there, women can see that they're getting, I wouldn't say necessarily money, but girls will flock to them.
I feel like that's where there's a difference though, because I don't know, from not my perspective, but I feel like girls like guys that are like bait, do the music thing, but I don't feel like guys like girls that are bait in the scene like that.
Nah, we don't still.
Yeah, exactly. So
but then again, that still doesn't stop the groupies.
Yeah, obviously you get those occasional, guys.
I don't know, I can't lie.
Okay. But yeah,
I don't feel like there's a groupie. Maybe I'm wrong.
For girls,
I don't see there being a groupie culture in the UK. I feel like that's...
No, there is.
Is there? Okay, maybe I just don't see it.
For girls, it's a bit tough because I wouldn't call it a groupie culture. It's more of individuals.
Girls are like fucking for clout, basically. They know like you have a name and...
Yeah, that's on the guy's side. But when it comes to the girl side...
You don't really get it.
It's just individuals. Guys will see you up there and think, wrong.
But you know what it is because if you're up there, then you're going for a guy that is like up there as well.
I refuse to believe that.
Really?
I refuse to believe that.
I don't know many girls that like drag along bums with them.
I wouldn't call them bums, but
listen, still...
if a guy patterns up, a guy can pattern up, for a girl. You can have £10 in his account, the girl can have 30k. The guy will pattern up right and get the girl. It's all about how you perceive yourself, how you firstly approach the girl. That's what it takes. First impressions. If he makes you laugh, you're in there.
Are you talking from experience?
Yo.
I'm just asking.
No. Obviously, I just do radio, innit? Yeah. So obviously. But from what I've seen, obviously, like, guys have a way with words in it.
Yeah.
So obviously, and girls, a lot of these girls, industry girls, I would say, they're used to the same industry guys. We're not going after them wanting the same thing. So obviously, she might want to explore a different avenue, and that guy might be a different avenue.
So are you talking about girls that are out there in the public eye?
Not necessarily public eye, but like girls get attention from everyone.
But are you saying like going for guys that are not necessarily on that level? So it's like they're doing their own thing.
I don't like that.
Not level, but I'm saying like they're doing their own thing, but no one knows their names because
essentially that.
But what are you saying? Like, do boys have a problem with that? Is it hard?
Do girls have a problem with that?
It really is better.
Yeah, I would think it's better to have someone that's low key than to be with someone.
Why?
Because it's
I don't know. I wouldn't want my business out in the open like that, anyways. And if you're dating someone that's not necessarily in the industry, but is as known as you, probably, you're gonna be getting everyone talking about it, and I wouldn't want that personally.
Wouldn't it work to your advantage from like a marketing point of view?
Yeah, but at the end, if you want that, at the end of the day, like, that's just gonna cause stress on you.
Why?
Because when you break up now, you have to do press.
Deleting all your pictures.
Wait, why do you have to? Why do you have to break up?
What?
Things happen.
Yeah, then obviously don't date, innit? Like, just stay
about?
single.
You're one of those guys that are like,
yeah. Please.
You're one of those guys that will cheat like 10 times and be like, but babe, like it was only like the 10th time, let's not break up. Like it's only.
You really went there, innit?
I'm just saying, like that's what you sound like.
I've never been in a relationship.
Okay. Oh, whatever.
Okay, I'm trying shit.
Just gonna drink to that.
Nah, but loving music for me, I don't know. I feel like.
Are you trying to make this sound like Love and Hip Hop?
Nah, like loving.
Like, is there meant to be drama involved?
Nah.
Like, why can't it just be like I do music or I'm in this certain?
Because you don't
industry.
see that. Like Miss Banks just broke up with her man.
Yeah, but that's like they apparently ended on good terms. Like
I don't believe that, man. The way she's moving, I don't believe that.
Yeah, but it could be like they have very busy schedules, so it could be
really.
Like he's always training, she's always on the go. So
how much is he really training?
He's a boxer,
so
a professional boxer.
So he's not that big.
Oh wow, go and fight him then.
Why? No, I'm being serious. He's not that big.
I understand what you're saying, but
like.
The fact that he's not that big means that he should be training even more. Like
no. That just means he has more free time.
Okay, but like in comparison to me and you.
No, in comparison to Anthony Joshua, who's got more free time? There we go. So he's
but I don't know their schedules.
Their schedule. Listen, he probably trains what? He doesn't train every day.
Nah, but come on. I'm just saying, in comparison to like the normal couple, they are always most. The
normal couple works every day. Probably see each other every week, once or 3 times a month.
Listen, I wasn't in that relationship. I don't know. However, like things happen when you have a busier schedule. They are both beginners, shall I say?
This was my point exactly. See, look how you guys are debating their relationship. This is what I wouldn't want.
Exactly.
A guy can literally jump on a beat, talk rubbish, and it will blow. Everyone will love it. If a girl done that, they'd be like, "Shut up, man! Like, what are you doing?"
Listen.
So us girls, we definitely have to work 10 times harder in the music industry just to get recognition first, and then obviously to like maybe blow.
You know them, them Irish dons.
Oh God.
Skid it. Wait, the ones that
Man, back your
The
thing is, they're only lit because we can't understand. When they first came out, I was like, yo, what is this English?
Yeah.
And then I feel like, personally, I went on Rap Genius and I can't even lie. And then
what did the word say?
It still doesn't make sense, but you get a breakdown of what they're trying to say, and it's like, obviously back your mash, then you bought with an elegance, different. And I was like, okay, and then obviously from them, I didn't understand the rest, but it's like, you're right, like
the thing is, it was actually catchy because I'm not gonna lie, I was bopping to it as well. Like I'll be listening to it, like but it is rubbish.
It is rubbish.
It's rubbish.
Like he can't speak. He really can't speak. So I understand in that aspect when you say women need to do a lot more, which is it's really unfair because really like people like Lady Lioness, She's so like her talent is unbelievable, and again, she can bar better than a lot of man in the industry right now.
Yeah.
But she's not there because obviously probably she's a woman, a female, which is stupid, pisses me off. Like even with Lady Leisha, you know, it is back in the day she was better.
Yeah.
I'll be real.
Yeah.
Now I feel like she's found her market, which is obviously school kids. Like it's simple rhyming, it's simple.
It's true.
But I know when she wants to rhyme, she'll rhyme, like she'll spit bars. But as of now, fix up. But yeah, man, would you ever change yourself to fit a market where you know you can make money?
As in like my appearance or like
how you rap or how you sing?
The thing is, I'm open to trying different like genres of music, like different ways of singing, like even the rapping. Like I will do it, but I want to establish myself as a singer first, and then probably dibble and dabble in the rapping, even though I've already done it once. But yeah. But
what song was that? I wanna.
That Men Are Trash thing.
I can't lie. Me and the guy were talking about that.
Oh god.
Can't lie. What made you rap about Men Are Trash?
Because my good friend MP, basically KDM and MP, they made the song Men Are Trash. Then they done a Men Are Trash challenge. He told me to jump on it and do it again. I just done it because he told me to do it, and as a joke, that blew up. Like,
no, it is
very, very big. And then,
you can sing and you can actually. The thing, personally, I believe that if you jumped on this rap scene, girls, you can actually do damage, because obviously nobody's really rating it. Abigail, but. Everyone's rating Vanessa because obviously they find her attractive, but again, she can't rap. So obviously, because you can actually rap,
no,
you can
rap.
No. If we're being if we're being real,
I'm not gonna lie, low-key, I stand for them.
I do not. You know, okay, I'm gonna be so real with you right now. I'm waiting for Vanessa and Abigail to fall out. Abigail to go Spat Nation. Abigail to reveal and then bare stuff, and then them to fall out. Vanessa to make a diss track. Boom. That's what I'm waiting for. Once that happens, my prophecy's gonna come true. Innit?
Females, I don't know. Like Miss Banks, probably. The thing is, like, females in the music industry, who is there? That's like, you know, like big like.
It doesn't have to be popping. They don't have to be out there, but it's just anyone that, yeah.
I don't know right now. The thing is, I got asked that I think like last week by these lot, and I was just like, I don't know. Like, I actually don't know right now.
What genre of music would you say you suit best?
R&B.
Who's your favorite R&B artist?
Jhené Aiko.
Wow, I was expecting Beyonce. Does she do? Wow,
No, it's not. It wasn't like a no like that, but like, I don't know. Like, Beyonce is good, but
good.
Okay, she's very good.
Very good.
She's she's very good. But me personally, like Jhené Aiko, I can listen to her albums, her music all day. Like, I wouldn't really listen to Beyonce all day.
But she makes a lot of heartbreak tunes. I can't lie. Is there something
maybe I relate to it? I don't know. I don't know, man. I just love her. I always have. Like, she's always been my fave.
I respect that. How about you, Monaco? What artist?
In the UK or generally?
UK. Actually, in general.
I don't really have favourite artists, I'll be honest with you. Like, I'm kind of just listening to whatever. Like, I can't think of a favourite artist that I can say, oh god, this person changed my life. There's no one like that. It kind of depends on my mood.
Yeah,
do you get what I'm saying? Like, when people ask me that, I don't know what to say, because it depends on how I'm feeling, what my mood is, what's going on in my life in that period of time. It's finished, let it go. But yeah, I can't think of anything right now. Like, who am I listening to at the moment? It's mainly UK people, but I can't think right now, honestly. Who am I listening to right now, actually?
Beyonce, Homecoming.
Nah, like, do you know what it is? I like Beyonce. Beyonce, I think she's very talented, but I feel like I don't relate to Beyonce after her first albums. So her first 2 albums, I don't really relate. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I'll listen to Beyonce, I love Beyonce, but I don't relate to her like that.
If we're keeping it real, her recent music is shit. Her music, damn.
Yeah, like, it's declining.
Thank you.
Hashtag Beehive.
I don't care.
Hashtag
I don't care. Like,
Beyonce,
listen, what she used to make before to what she's making
now. Do you know
now.
what it is? I wouldn't say. Do you know what it is? I think
Different.
she's in a different stage of her life.
Which is what?
Like right now, she's talking about being cheated on and whatnot. So
Listen,
like,
she's been cheated on once. She needs to move on and heal, man.
it's probably what it was. Let's be honest.
Nah, man, she needs to heal.
But obviously, it's like she's talking about what's happening in her life right now. Hence why I say I relate to younger Beyonce more than I relate to.
Oh, I was gonna say right now. You're mad. But younger Beyonce, what did she even talk about?
I don't know, just. No, but she kind of spoke about like, even if it was like relationships, it was kind of like just like finding your way and this, that, and the other, and just like even like career wise and just general stuff like that. Like I guess her general theme was finding her way. If that makes sense.
That
like
make
right now,
sense.
she's very secure. Like I'm far from secure like
Listen,
that. Do you get what I'm saying?
For every
So-
baby she pops out, she gets like a meal sign from Jay-Z. That doesn't make sense.
That's really.
Yeah, it doesn't make
Start
sense.
popping out babies. But no, I can't think of. I think if anything, like my music taste is very UK centered right now. I don't really
That's
like if it's not City Girls, I don't really listen to American artists. I'll be honest, like
City Girls.
I don't really listen to anyone.
Is there anyone in America that, apart from Beyonce and City Girl and Cardi B, anyone else that you listen to?
Summer Walker.
Ooh, that's the heartbroken girl, innit? I swear that's her songs like there's a bait song that she sings.
Girls Need
Yeah,
Love.
they're heartbroken. Like
It's not
I
heartbroken.
feel like I'm probably drawn to that type of music. Like all those
Why?
I don't know. Like I just love that type of music.
I can ghostwrite for you then.
Come.
No. Everyone's heard this shit. I can actually write music.
Oh, yeah, you can.
See, you're nodding like that. This guy can't.
No.
I can actually do
Okay.
it. Alright, when I send you stuff, and then when your tears are, we'll see about a guy. Listen, it's mad. I've got it on my notes. Don't watch that.
Okay.
Jeez.
Why are you touching me?
Nah, I've liked this female takeover. You know, they're supposed to be.
Why don't you have a female takeover every week?
Why?
Is it male centered all the time?
Yes.
But men
I'm
are
joking.
trash,
Right?
like the-
We obviously, I just try to give opportunities to anybody that I feel like not that necessarily needs it, but deserves it. To be honest, that obviously you're doing big stuff with Reload UK. Your music is out there. You released a tune. Oh, we're gonna play that next. Obviously, you released a tune. Obviously, we were meant to have another artist on today, but she couldn't make it. But every show, I'm trying to get people on. I wouldn't necessarily say in the limelight, but they're doing stuff that I feel that needs recognition. So I'm trying to give everybody a platform to do what they're doing.
Love that.
And yeah, man, obviously,
It's good.
we out here. What's the time?